Hey folks, Brian here. Today we're going to cover my 3 keys for quoting, so make sure you stay tuned. So here we go guys, my 3 keys for quoting. Number 1, the early bird gets the worm. So if you're producing the standard stuff, signs, graphics, banners, decorated apparel, and you're not turning quotes within a few hours of your customer's request, then you're losing business. I guarantee it. Number 2, offer a couple different options to your customer. So when you do this, you're forcing your customer to compare sign A and sign B and sign C, or the different quantities that you're quoting, instead of looking at your price versus your competitor's price. So this subtle technique can help you close more deals with a higher value. Last but not least, number 3, the final key, always follow up. Your customers are just as busy as you are, if maybe even more busy. So a single follow-up email is just not going to cut it. So it's important that you get your quoting out of your post-it notes or your email inbox and into a system that you can track and follow up with easier than what you're doing now. So now I'm going to show you how you can quote faster and close more sales with a system like shopVOX. Alright, so now we're in shopVOX. I'm going to go up here to the top, click on New Item, and go to New Quote. I'll simply start typing my customer. It looks like we don't have Graphics Pro in here. 1 click to add them as a new customer. We'll give them a name, maybe an email address so we can fire off a quote, and then I'll go ahead and save it. And 1 more click, and now we're adding some line items. So we've got our quote, and in shopVOX we've got a database full of products complete with pricing for everything that you likely sell. Signs, banners, graphics, screen printing, embroidery, you name it, we've got it. Let's do a sign panel for the customer. So I'll just start typing sign. We're going to use our rigid sign panel with digitally printed graphics. Just a sign panel. We're going to mount some vinyl to it. So I'll choose our substrate here. Let's go with some Alumicore. We've got all of our standard vinyls that we're using here, and then we'll add some laminate. And boom, out pops a price. So how quick and easy is that? And if this is a little more difficult, then I can just nudge our complexity here and add a little more time into the job. Now I'll go ahead and save this one, and that satisfies our first tip, right? Super quick, super easy. Second tip, right? How do we offer customers multiple options here? So the quickest way to do this, I'm just going to go to our action button, copy this line item, and I'm just going to change the name of this to option 2, copy the line item, and then I'm going to go in and edit it. So all I'm going to do here is basically adjust the material. Maybe they want something a little stronger. Maybe we'll use aluminum. And that comes up with the price. We hit save the item, and now I've got my 2 options that I can quote to the customer. Last but not least, we're going to fire this off to our customer using a nice little quote review template that we've got all spec'd out. Just a bunch of canned information we've already got. Boom, done. Quote sent to the customer. And now for our 3rd tip, our follow-up, I've got a list of all of my quotes right here, right in front of me, the status for each of those, and I can go in and follow up very, very quickly and easily. So if you want to learn more, make sure you check out our website, shopvox.com.